Hello, Thomas Orts here, and I wanted to speak in this video about what it actually is that could grow your business without it feeling like hard work. And in my past, I worked with some great people, very successful people, and for them it was exactly that. What they were doing on a daily basis didn't feel like work for them. I'm a trainer, I'm a coach, I'm a consultant, and to me I would also say I found my calling. When I do workshops, it gives me energy. When I do one-to-one coaching, it's an exciting journey for me because I never know how this conversation will pan out, so to speak. And already 96 to 99, I was working in Europe and I was promoting seminars for Tony Robbins. And what is interesting with Tony, at that time the UPW, the Unleash the Power Within, wasn't even well known. And we broke the record at one time. We had a seminar in Milano with over 4,000 people. That had never happened in Europe ever. And over 3,000 out of those 4,000 were sold under my watch. I had a telemarketing team and we sold tickets in Germany, Austria, Switzerland. And it was a very interesting time. And just from one organization alone, it was a key account that I was working with, 1,900 people came to this 4,000 people seminar. So what is interesting with Tony, he starts very early in the morning and he goes all the way through, sometimes midnight, sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning. Think about that. And he's constantly on stage, he's constantly doing his stuff. Not because he's crazy, but because he's so in love with what he's doing. That's what he's here for. And that is what I mean. Think about what are you doing that gives you energy. Let's say you have a hard day at work and then you do something that is really calming you down, giving you peace of mind, is a lot of fun to do. Hey, think about it. If you make that your business model, what could happen? So let's take yourself as a business owner. You really analyze what are all the activities that I do, what are the ones that are more fun than others. Could those be the profitable ones? If not, can you actually make them profitable so that you're actually almost like a seek-heating missile? You look for the one thing that actually brings you the most profit and is really fun to do. You like it, you love it. You get up in the morning, you want to do just that. So therefore, how can you identify that thing? Very simple. Take a pen, take a paper, and write down all the stuff that you dislike about your work, everything. Make a list, can be a long list, who cares? Everything that you actually do not enjoy, maybe you even hate. And then look at the other stuff that you're still doing that didn't make it to that list. So chances are you're getting nearer to the stuff that you like doing, maybe even love doing. However, the stuff that you hate still needs to be done. So therefore you need to either, what can you do with it? I mean, think about it. It needs to be done, you don't like it, it's part of the business, so what can we do? Very simple. Either D as delete or D as delegate. It's very simple. What you dislike doing, others are out there, they love doing that. Get those people on board or outsource it to them, and they do it with love, with passion, with attention to detail, and you have it off your chest. The other stuff maybe doesn't even need to be done. You know, what are the 20% that really bring the profit versus the 80%? So analyze those 80% and really think, don't need it, delete, do that. And therefore, you crystallize out of this whole bunch of activities the stuff that you really like doing. Probably that is the stuff that matters. Probably that could be the stuff that adds the most to your business bottom line. If not yet, maybe later. And if it does so, you found something that you can do that actually energizes you, that doesn't feel like work. Maybe you then found for yourself the Holy Grail. You know, some people are frustrated all life long because they work under the belief work needs to be hard, life is tough. And others just believe in playfulness and believe in doing things better way other than this stressful, grinding teeth approach, and they search and they search and they find it. So that is something I can only recommend to you. I mean, if it would be that easy, come on, everyone would be overjoyed and everyone would do this all day long. However, there are those people, and most often those people that are highly successful, they just love what they're doing. They looked long and hard, what can I get rid of, what can I delegate, what can I delete, and they found it. So therefore, that was a little another nugget that you can look at, and who knows what comes, let's see.